everything that I need to. Yes, Sean, I'm still doing this, so if... Where the hell did you go? Okay. Just went live. Yeah, just my day off from work and everything, and then just getting ready for this, and really and truly just getting ready for this. A new person is watching. How you doing, Fozzie? Waka waka, baby. I'm sure you get that a lot. We're just waiting for some folks to come in. We'll just talk about things and see where it all goes from there. Gotta get that looked at. Sean should be here at any minute now. Sean, if you are indeed here, please let your presence be known. Alright. Well, anyway, I don't want to post that. What the hell you think you're doing? Like I said, we're just so the people on the stream. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Me, let's see, totally unrelated to pro wrestling, but I've been working a lot the last few days, and just really been taking it pretty easy since today. And a lot of it has, do you think Michael Cole will become the next Raw GM? God, I hope not. I seriously hope it don't turn to Michael Cole, general manager of Raw. Please.
Cody Rides!
Hello, Kevin Owens here. How's it going?
Doing good. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Cole. So, what are we discussing today?
Well, we got, last week was a huge week in WWE. You had Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, and good on you, Fozzie, for inviting 123 people to this broadcast.
Who allowed that stupid idiot Jericho into this feed?
Maybe the same stupid idiot that runs this feed.
I knew it was you, Cole. You're always doing stupid things. The funny thing is, you look nothing like Cole, but I just love calling you Cole because it's so much fun saying the name Cole in Kevin Owens' voice. That's all.
It really is Cole.
Yeah, exactly. I love talking like Kevin Owens. I like saying Cole.
So, Kevin Owens, what are you giving your kids for Christmas?
Cole.
I knew that was gonna go down. But,
because I caught my son Owen with a John Cena hat on, and I grounded him for at least a week, maybe longer.
Oh gosh. But anyway, yeah. So, of course, last week we found out that Stephanie's going to be running Raw and Shane SmackDown, and each have to appoint general managers. What are your thoughts on who's going to run each show?
It's a tough call. I would love to see a lot of people. Yeah, after that little leak, that little rumor about Daniel Bryan, I would love that, obviously. But no, I think it's going to be for SmackDown. It's probably going to be. Oh, I would love to since Michael Cole, not Michael. God damn it! Now I'm saying the name.
Michael Cole, Cole
Since,
on the brain.
yeah, really cold in the brain. No, since Shane McMahon's running SmackDown, I could see him maybe picking Teddy Long or something like that. Somebody cool, you know.
Hey, how's it going, Andy? Right?
Hi, Andy Wright. I know that name.
Yeah.
Or have I heard that name? But yeah, I mean, I could see maybe Teddy Long being picked by McMahon, Shane McMahon. As far as Stephanie, I have no idea.
Oh gosh. I'll tell you who it's not.
John Cena.
Oh god, but yeah, Teddy Long, he does have the experience, but stay tuned for a tag team match.
Yes.
The best wrestler around became a fan. Thank you, best wrestler around.
I don't. Wait. If I'm right here, who are you?
If you haven't found someone that likes WWE on here, well, we're just general wrestling fans. We have Sean here, who delusionally thinks he's Kevin Owens.
Hey, shut your mouth. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
All right, Miz. Do we like TNA? I don't watch as much TNA as I used to. I think like the last full episode of TNA that I watched was probably 2013 or 2014, right when
with me.
When AJ Styles, just about when AJ Styles left the company, and like that's probably the last full episode for me. I've been watching the Hardy Brothers angle on Impact lately, and seeing what that turns out, and I've actually been thoroughly entertained by that angle. My opinion of the broken Matt Hardy has really changed for the better.
How did you feel about it? Like, I haven't seen it. How was it?
I gave you one homework assignment in the span of 2 weeks.
I've been busy training, getting ready for my championship match, which isn't happening. That stupid idiot Dean Ambrose has a championship match with Seth Rollins. Where's Kevin Owens?
You know what, Sean? Delete. The last match of the CWC. I've watched the CWC, and I was actually getting ready to talk about that, and throughout the feed. But what the heck were we even on topic about?
TNA, before the TNA thing, I have no idea. SmackDown or Raw GMs.
Yeah, the general manager situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody's saying Daniel Bryan, and I think your haircut's stupid too, Ashton.
No, you fuck. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I haven't walked down the street and people haven't recognized me as Sheamus and started chanting, "You look stupid."
No, that's if you went full mohawk, not faux hawk like you got right now.
Right, I went faux hawk because that's cooler. It's cooler to be fake. Just like pro wrestling. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna scare away our fan base.
Right? Yeah. Everybody, it was a joke. It was a joke. Stop it, Tom Selleck. I like you, kid.
I'm not wearing my Hawaiian shirt, so it doesn't count.
Oh, it counts.
But yeah, so I'm really thinking that the heel general manager, I think the best fit would probably be Eric Bischoff, but I don't know if that would ever happen again. So yeah, so that's what that is, and Rock Band Fozzy agrees with us, or with me, about Eric Bischoff. Starting off by saying Yaj.
Wait, what did he say?
He typed in yeah, but came out of J instead of an H.
Gotcha. Oh, now I'm looking at it. This reminds me of the scene. I gotcha.
Yeah. No, you can't use it. Still one of my favorite Family Guy scenes. But
I was watching Family Guy the other night. It was the one where Peter goes back in time to have fun instead of marrying Lois. I still love that, how he ends up in the nightclub with Cleveland doing the dance to the Beverly Hills Cop theme.
yes.
He's like doing it, and Brian comes in, Peter, oh, right, we got stuff to do.
Oh man. But yeah, the rumors of Eric Bischoff coming back would be awesome, man. Not just on holy crap, this is, Eric Bischoff's the best general manager the WWE probably ever had. But Andy Wright became a fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Eric Bischoff knows how to bring in viewers, whether of his own intention or however he can progress a storyline. So, hopefully he doesn't get so stuck in his 1990s NWO ways and, be all over the product, but, be able to play up the heel villain authority figure to the point where it's not passé.
Agreed. I think he could do a great job.
Yeah. So if I were Stephanie McMahon, I would say Eric Bischoff. If I were Shane McMahon, I'd say Teddy Long. I thought Chuck was going to say NWA ways. Or NWA ways. I mean, you could have Monday Night Raw. You could have Monday Night Raw Oklahoma City, or Monday Night Raw Atlanta, Monday Night Raw all the other territories. Imagine if Michael Cole became the next SmackDown champion.
Rock Band Fosse, that's enough. That's enough, Rock Band Fosse. I don't know you, but I'm going to hate you very soon if you keep saying Michael Cole.
I'm going to take you to the corner, and I'm going to discipline you.
Hey, Rock Band Fosse. In the words of Fosse, do you want to start a war?
Oh, man. But anyway, yeah, so as big a week as it's been for Michael Cole looks like a weasel, there's only one person who deserves the moniker of Weasel, and that is Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah. Good comparison, though, Ashton.
Does Michael? All I gotta say is, does Michael Cole have the balls to step into the Weasel suit?
No,
exactly.
He doesn't even have any balls.
He's a eunuch, for Christ's sake.
Alright.
But
First pick.
But yeah. So anyway, for as big a week of pro wrestling, let's see, who do you think will be the first pick? That's a tough one because I just saw the rule. You stole what I was going to say, Sean.
Sorry.
I just saw the rules for the draft, and it provides a real unique atmosphere. I mean, it's definitely not going to be Roman Reigns anymore. That's for sure.
No.
I think that this is, the Roman Reigns project is on hiatus, if not completely over. When he comes back, probably do the Shield match and maybe like one or two main events and have him just bump down the card.
He's going to be down for a little while.
But I'll tell you, probably the way that they can save Roman Reigns is set up a match between Rollins and Reigns at SummerSlam where the two do a double turn.
Yeah, we've been hoping for that double turn for a while. I know we've talked about that.
Well, yeah, because last week, Seth Rollins showed that Seth Rollins can actually be funny and not the tight-wad little son of a bitch that he always is. With Roman Reigns, he can use the heat that he's received in his face run for the last year and a half, 2 years, and be able to turn that back against the crowd, saying, I was pushed to the moon, and not one of you were able to get behind me. And just talk about going into business for himself.
I'm down with that. I mean, That's the thing. When we went to those two shows this year, you and me, and we saw, the little kids come out for Roman Reigns and everything. I saw the hatred though from most of the crowd, and it's a point that needs to be speculated, and it needs to be thrust into Vince McMahon's face and be like, hey. No one likes Roman Reigns. He's becoming the next John Cena. There's heat there. There's heat there. And so it's time to make him, you know what? I mean, here's the thing. His career basically just started. Make him a heel for a little while, and then make him a face again. And if you want to make him a face for the rest of his career, just like John Cena, go ahead. But make him a heel for a little while.
I mean, exactly. Like, the thing about it is, in some instances, you have to be hated first to be loved.
Exactly. John Cena, that's how he became beloved, because he was hated first.
Oh yeah, like the thing is, it's just God, how would I word this? I think that two things really held him back. One was Royal Rumble 2014-2015, where they royally screwed Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
And of course, Roman Reigns returned from injury, wherein he was pushed all the way to the moon without any real justification immediately right after he came back.
Yeah.
I mean, those I think are the two big, I guess, focal points, like those moments where you can determine that's where that comes from.
Agreed. I mean, it takes time. Like, remember when Roman Reigns, he actually got the crowd on his side after that whole not a whole year, but it was like that long period of time where Triple H held the belt. Even before that, they were building Roman Reigns up. They put him back against the wall. He lost everything, and they built him up again. They were doing great with it, and then it got screwed up again. I can't remember how it got screwed up, but they did something stupid. I can't remember what it was. Maybe you can enlighten me. It was before WrestleMania. It was before.
I think basically what you're alluding to is the main event nobody wanted to see at TLC last year, Sheamus and Roman Reigns, and
yes.
Triple H comes screws him over.
Okay.
And Roman, the next night Roman goes Roman goes absolutely ballistic on Triple H and demands a rematch on Raw, and he gets it, and he wins it. And like I said, the crowd was hot for it, and for good reason. It was they had finally found a way to book Roman Reigns effectively by speaking softly and carrying a big stick.
There you go. That was it.
And then once they gave him the talking stick, it all just went to hell again.
See, that's the problem. Yeah, that's what screwed up. That and the whole Ambrose getting screwed over at Royal Rumble pissed me off personally. That was one. Two, though, you're right, giving him the talking stick. And I've discussed this before. I've told you they should give him an advocate like Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, just a manager or something like that. Like down in NXT where you have the Authors of Pain being managed by Paul Ellering. I mean, this is a guy who was the original manager to the Road Warriors, a team that many consider to be the greatest tag team of all time.
Yes.
Yeah, and it wasn't because Hawk and Animal didn't have any mic skills. Far from it.
Right.
I mean, all Hawk had to say was just
get in the black hole. I mean, the Authors of Pain. Going back to the Authors of Pain really quick. Look at those guys. Do those guys look like they want to fucking talk? No.
Exactly. They. Yeah, the thing is, they look like two human pit bulls, and here's the guy who has the little dog whistle in Paul Ellering.
Exactly, he's a mouthpiece. And what's funny? Just real quick off topic, I was looking those guys up last night. I was talking to Patrick on the phone and just talking about how I feel old because I look at wrestlers that are younger than me. These big guys. One of the members of the Authors of Pain is 22 years old. What the hell? That dude, I looked up his year. He was born in 94. It's like, what the is going on?
What are they pumping in the food these days?
What are they doing? Yeah, they got to stop putting the chicken in the Purina. They got to stop doing it. Holy balls.
But yeah, anyway, so... what used to, haha. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But anyway, yeah, but yeah, just yeah. I think that if they were able to, maybe I'm not gonna say put Roman Reigns in the authority again or anything like that.
Yeah.
And basically make him the cornerstone of the WWE that way. But basically have him just be like the anti-fan wrestler or whatever, be the guy that feels so jaded for everybody booing him every step of the way on his mega push, and really and truly just have him dance around the fact that the only two people that he can blame for him basically being the Vince McMahon's biggest failure as a pet project since Lex Luger in '94 are Vince McMahon and Roman Reigns.
Agreed. I mean, if any, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all these angles they can do for him. Obviously, the advocate route. I think they could maybe make him like Kurt Angle, give him like a buddy, and then give him an advocate, and just like surround him with people. I don't know. And he ends up getting pissed at them. Like that could be a good heel. Like he gets pissed at them because he feels like they're responsible for him not rising up again or something like that. I don't know. Exactly.
Well, yeah, just kind of make like a modern day corporation. With Roman Reigns in the Rock position, basically being the top guy, and hey, it's Tyler's dollhouse is here. Hi, Tyler.
Wait, I don't see anything.
I do.
Tyler, you do. Tyler's doghouse.
Tyler's dollhouse.
Dollhouse. Tyler's dollhouse.
Well, that or something like that.
I got you. That sounds like a weird way to say Ty Law. Hey, look, it's Tyler's dollhouse.
God, if only we had Ty Law, man, on the Dolphins.
Dude, Ty Law, that was a guy I wanted on the Dolphins at one time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, aside from Tom Brady, you really can't name too many of the 2001 New England Patriots. You could probably you can hardly.
Lawyer Malloy.
Lawyer Malloy.
Ty Law.
Lawyer Malloy, Ty Law. Like I said, Drew Bledsoe, but he almost doesn't count.
Almost. I mean, what about Willie McGinnis?
Oh yeah, Willie McGinnis and Tabucky Jones.
Tabucky Jones. Was Brewski on that team or not yet?
I don't think so. I think.
Yeah, considering how a hater of Patriots I am, I know the team pretty well.
Sean, you make sure to take care of baby Jared. Pats suck.
Pats do suck. Tyler's dollhouse. Thank you, but I know the roster quite well though. You got to know your enemy. You got to know your enemy.
Well, I mean, yeah, it just comes in having to face him twice a year.
Exactly. Okay. Bye, Ashton. What do you mean take care of baby Jared? I mean, I am releasing Disturbed Friends tomorrow, and there is a segment where we make reference to babies. Okay, you're a Steelers fan, just like our buddy DJ.
Yeah. Take him or leave him, but like I say, me and Sean are diehard Dolphins fans.
Unfortunately.
Yep, for better or for worse, but
it's the worst marriage I've ever been in. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Do you like Baron Corbin?
I'm on the middle of the fence with Baron Corbin. I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What were you so fascinated about? Please.
No. Andy Wright, who is still in his feed, I believe. Yeah, I know who Andy Wright is. He's been one of our subscribers on YouTube for like a long time.
Yeah. I knew him from that. I think he saw this and all that. So yeah, cool.
Gotcha. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
But the thing is, I'm on the fence with Baron Corbin. And I'm slightly falling off on the wrong end of Baron Corbin, and from Soda Tasting.
That's right. You were a fan of Patrick on Soda Tasting. Cool. I've never personally met you, but good to see you, Andy.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, with Baron Corbin, he came into the main roster with a ton of promise, winning the Andre the Giant Mediocre Battle Royal. And the thing is, the reason I call it the Mediocre Battle Royal is I'm sure it has good intentions of pushing the winner to the moon and back, but it's been 3 years and 3 failed pushes.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Cesaro was the first, right?
Yeah, Cesaro was the first. They even made Cesaro a freaking Paul Heyman guy.
Like, where did that go?
I'll tell you where it went. Nowhere.
Okay, how original. Yeah, it really did go nowhere, though. Yeah.
But yeah, you had Cesaro, then you had the Big Show, which that was at least understandable. In that Big Show was probably the best big guy WWE has had since Andre.
Yeah.
And just wanted to kind of give him the recognition for such. And I mean, if for nothing else, that's why they gave it to him. And then Baron Corbin, Fozzy will be right back.
Okay, see you in a minute.
But anyway, yeah, with Corbin, I like his character. I like the mystique that he brings. But the fact of it is the fact that they don't. WWE doesn't know what to do with them.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because Corbin has marked himself as this lone wolf character, which makes it extremely difficult to pair him with anybody to help him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that just kills it. Who do you guys think is going to be the first pick tomorrow? Yeah, we were just speculating on this. Actually, do we even?
I don't think we even really said definitively yet.
No, I got a pick I would like to be the first pick. Just I think it'd be cool.
Show the shirt again, Sean. Show the shirt again.
Oh yeah, but besides, if it's not me, it's Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind seeing Finn Balor. Yeah.
It would have to be somebody you could build the entire franchise around. I mean,
Finn Balor. Who do you think?
I think that the first pick would probably have to be
John Cena.
I mean, that was my first pick in the mock draft that we did like a month and a half ago.
We did do the mock draft. That's right. Yeah.
And I had my reasoning for it, and I believed it to be sound. But I think that the first pick overall will probably have to be. That's so tough, man. That's what's making this such a good angle and such a good everything else.
Yeah. It's gonna be Cena. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Seth Rollins probably.
Maybe Seth.
Yeah, I'd probably say Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got already the credentials, and he's still got plenty of time left in the WWE, or just plenty of time left on the clock.
And we got two Cena to SmackDown. Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I think should be. I think that. Yeah, since Monday Night Raw is still going to be a 3-hour show, which I still somewhat disagree with. I still think that, Raw does have the first pick. But yeah, with SmackDown, I think that they should have, the more established guys, and probably something unique to it, like the cruiserweights or something like that. Just kind of have that be for the established guys. And have Raw be for, have Raw not totally saturated with new era guys or NXT call-ups, but it's a 3-hour show, and have it be with guys that we know for sure can go on for 20 minutes without having to go to Headlock City for about 8 or 9 of those minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Get some of the more established stars on SmackDown to help with the SmackDown ratings, because guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, and all of them are going to draw ratings regardless of where they are. Now with Raw, like I said, that's the flagship. They need to focus on the future with Raw, and like I said, just a lot of the new era guys should definitely be on Raw.
I'll agree with that. Maybe keep guys like I don't know. What are your thoughts on Dean Ambrose? Should he go to SmackDown or Raw?
That's a tough call.
Being the current champion, where should he stay? Where should he be?
I would probably say that Ambrose would go. It's really a tough call. Like if I I would say keep Ambrose on Raw if for no other reason than he's the current champion.
Yeah.
But I really wouldn't make a thing of it to put all three members of the Shield on the same show.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So if you're going to put, for example, let's say you put Rollins on SmackDown, you put Ambrose on Raw. Yeah, I mean, that kind of, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long you want to play out this former Shield gimmick, but I mean, for the time being, you need to keep playing it out for right now.
Yeah. Are they going to split the championship?
Good question.
I think they should. I really think they should. Yeah, like it actually worked really well back in the days of the original brand extension, and it really wasn't until kind of the end days of the brand extension that the world title kind of seemed like cannon fodder. And yeah, I really think that if they're going to split the two shows again and make separate and unique rosters, they need to do that. You know, like just probably just that's just how it is.
Yeah, I agree. If they're going to make it separate shows and they're doing all that, it kind of puts them in a difficult place, though, at the same time, because you want to have this one undisputed champion. You want to say he's our WWE champion or something like that, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense not to split it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Triple H, of course, being the top heel from like 2002 to 2005 or so, with the World Championship, was at the expense of a lot of other talented guys. Yeah, like in hindsight, Triple H was a good cornerstone for Monday Night Raw, carrying the world title. Yeah, I wish that they would have given more deserving guys a better run with the world title. But I think that Triple H was somebody that you could build the franchise around, and they did just that.
Yeah, it's true though. Question: Raw gets US Talent SmackDown. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to work that out, but yeah, you would imagine they put one on one, one on the other, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what they used to do? Like, where was it before?
Well, when the original brand extension started, they had the intention of making the WWE Championship available on both shows.
Okay.
And until I think after SummerSlam, when Brock Lesnar beat The Rock, and Eric Bischoff, I guess, either just wanted to stick it to SmackDown or whatever, just straight up awarded the World Championship to Triple H.
Ah.
And like I said, Raw had the World Heavyweight title, and SmackDown had the WWE title for a long time, and until 2005 when John Cena was drafted to Raw, Batista to SmackDown, with their respective world titles being switched to different shows.
I was just I'm sorry, I was just talking about the U.S. and Intercontinental. Where were those before?
Let's see. The Intercontinental was originally on Raw, and the U.S. title was originally on SmackDown.
Gotcha. Okay.
The U.S. title wasn't brought on SmackDown until 2003 when it was decided SmackDown needed a second-tier championship because really and truly you only had the WWE Championship, the tag team titles, and the Cruiserweight title, and really nothing for mid-card non-cruiserweights to try and attain. Yeah,
gotcha.
So that's basically what the U.S. title was about there.
A bit more relevant. The women's championship. In my mind, that's a great issue because we'll get to the New Day in a second. In my mind, the women's thing is a bit of an issue because there's really a lot around like Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Natalia, Paige, Dana Brooke, I guess, Paige. I mean, there's really not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like the women, like where are the women going to go? Like if they get split between Raw and SmackDown, how's that going to work? If they're going to have separate women championships, let's say there's only 3 women on SmackDown, 3 women on Raw. It doesn't make it much relevance, does it?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is just I think in the original brand extension they had all the intention of the world to make the women's championship like the undisputed title and have it be contested on both shows, but that went south pretty quickly. And I think that they really need to put a major focus on a women's division on whatever show Charlotte winds up on, and it would be the biggest fool's notion of the entire draft probably to split the women's roster right in half if they're just going to have the women's title available just on the one show.
Right. So you're saying put all the women on one or the other?
Yes.
Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, like so yeah, and New Day getting split. I wouldn't bank on that. I really would not bank on that. You know, like they're the anchor of the tag team division right now, and if you the tag team division's as good as it's been in several years right now. But if you take away the New Day, you really take away the anchor of the tag team division, and everything else kind of scurries right after that.
Yeah, it's not smart to do right now.
Let's see, or have a number one contender from the other show for the women's champ. That's another good one. Like I said, I think that they should definitely try to put as much focus on having the women's divisions almost exclusively to one show, for the reason of, you know, if they're going to make the women's championship an exclusive title to one of the two brands, to do it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm still with your idea on the whole one roster thing.
Yeah, like I think that the women's roster should definitely be on Raw for the same reason that I say, you know, put a lot of the new era guys on Raw. Give them that platform to sink or swim, you know, like because as long as there's, you know, the John Cenas and the Randy Ortons and the Brock Lesnar's whenever Brock Lesnar comes in, or the Undertaker, or any other big main event guy or part timer comes in, and yeah, like it takes away the opportunities of guys like, you know, Dolph Ziggler or Cesaro or Apollo Crews, or guys who work their asses off but don't see too much in the way of getting a push anytime soon, if probably ever.
Right.
And you know, with the cruiserweight, you know, with the newfound intrigue of the cruiserweight division, I think that it would be awesome to see some cruiserweight action on one of the two shows, whichever one doesn't host the women's division.
Yeah, I think that's pretty smart. I agree with that.
If not, you know, like the worst WWE draft picks. Oh man.
There's actually a
John
list top. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You really don't have too much knowledge of stuff like this, so
Nope.
I'm gonna talk about a few off the top of my head.
All right, you do that. I'll be right back.
All right.
You
go get your coffee. You go do Kevin Owens things. Let's see. I think probably another from the 2002 draft. I think the NWO was awesome in theory, but a hot mess in practice, because sure, you're getting three wrestlers in one pick, but those three wrestlers were X-Pac, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, all of which were starting to get past their prime. You have Scott Hall, who got fired 2 months after from, you know, the whole plane ride from hell incident. You have X-Pac, who was basically released about 2 or 3 months after that, and then you have Kevin Nash, who got injured in the start of the brand extension, and then got injured again his first match back, essentially running from one side of the ring to the other, tearing his quad. So that's why I think you know, the NWO was one of the worst draft picks of all time in that respect. Hi, I was just talking about the NWO getting drafted to Raw in 2002.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. and why I thought that was terrible. But
Don't you mean the NWA?
I couldn't get him out of Compton.
Ha ha.
But I think another really bad draft pick that takes the cake has to be John Cena in 2011.
I was actually getting ready to say that.
Yeah, I would. You guys read my mind.
Perfect timing.
Exactly. So for the unindoctrinated, John Cena gets drafted to Raw early, or gets drafted from Raw to SmackDown early in the 2011 draft. Only for the main event for John Cena to get drafted back to Raw, and nothing happened. Yay! Isn't that exciting?
Yep.
And
Nothing.
And while we're talking about the Darrell Reeveses of WWE going from one team to another, back to the other team within the course of 2 years, the 2004 draft lottery had quite a few busts. Of course, I think none more apparent than Triple H. Triple H, of course, getting drafted from Raw to SmackDown. And of course, after that draft, there was a big trade that went on until I think 12 midnight that night, and in which Triple H was traded back to Raw for Booker T and the Dudley Boys.
Yep.
Major screw up for WWE for that one. And
yeah, really.
Sean, what is it about you and making people want Cheetos?
What'd you say about me?
I said you're making people want Cheetos.
I'm sorry, dollhouse. Why don't you go home and cry to your wife in her dollhouse and see if she'll buy you some?
Yeah, go home in your pink sports car.
Yeah, your plastic seats. Shut up.
We do have fun here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I stuttered so bad there. I almost sounded like Hideo Itami trying to speak English.
Oh god. So Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura. What are your thoughts of that match?
Well, to some of my thoughts, this would have to be censored out because I would be going, oh, anyway. No, but in all seriousness, phenomenal match. I'm not sure if I liked it more than Zayn versus Nakamura. It's really, really tough for me.
Oh yeah, I know it's too soon for the end of the year awards, but I mean Shinsuke Nakamura for me is starting to turn into Mr. Match of the Year.
Yeah, he's basically the Asian Chris Jericho because all everyone calls him is the highlight reel.
Oh yeah, I mean, just seeing that Kinshasa, you never get tired of it. You want to call it alongside Corey Graves.
Oh yeah, you really want to yell it together, kind of like a soccer announcer.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, just it turns a tepid audience into a European sports crowd.
Yeah. And what's even better about the Kinshasa this time around was the fact that he kicked out. I was in shock. I was like, you don't fucking kick out of the Kinshasa.
Yeah. I mean, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't speed into the wind. You don't kick out of the fucking Kinshasa.
You're not talking about Fight Club? Yeah. I was so shocked. But then, yeah, it was just a great match.
But, yeah, so there's that. And of Carlito.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Do you want me to just make this like a whole wrestling affair? You're Carlito Cool, I'll be Kevin Owens. I'll go get Jarrett so we can get Jimmy Wang Yang up in here.
Does he have a wife beater?
He owns one, but he's not wearing one right now, but he owns one.
How the fuck do you know?
Dude, he walks around. He exists in this building. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he just exists in your mind, like it's a mental construct.
Jared might be a mental construct of us all. You never know.
But yeah, so I really think that if this is Finn Balor's graduation match from NXT, I think that really the best way to go out.
Hell yeah.
Carlito coming back, that would be really cool. It would also give Primo and Epico something to do.
I hate to be racist, but you should just say, "I make all your wildest dreams come true."
Yeah, let me just travel to the island of Dr. Moreau.
Japan. Speaking of racism.
Oh yeah, racism will never die.
Unfortunately, you say that like you want it to always be alive.
No.
Yeah, you're like racism will never die.
No, it was.
I'm kidding.
Oh god.
It's the Carlito Kevin Owens show. Yes.
Woo. But anyway, so yeah, with the Cruiserweight Classic, of course we saw, I don't think there's been anybody yet that hasn't impressed me in the Cruiserweight Classic. And Fozzy is back. So anyway, of course we have Ho Ho Loon, who I think is the Cruiserweight Classic. If you don't have the network already, get it, man.
And you can't teach that.
It's $9.99 a month, and you can't teach that.
$10.66 after tax, but still pretty good.
Oh yeah. So yeah, like the Cruiserweight Classic has been awesome thus far, and it's I do, but just haven't seen it. Okay, yeah, I think one of the funnier things about the Cruiserweight Classic that I noticed, I actually watched it back today. They even they show everybody's nationality and everything like that, where they're from. Even the announcers, who in this case are Mauro Ranallo and Daniel Bryan, showing that Daniel Bryan's from the United States and Mauro Ranallo's from Canada. I'm just like, I need to know that.
Not really, but I actually didn't know Mauro Ranallo was Canadian.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like him even more now.
Oh gosh, but yeah, I think that we many people were open their eyes to Cedric Alexander. I know you became a Cedric Alexander fan last week.
Yeah, I became a bit of a Cedric Alexander fan because they were going through, they each had their own little bio, quote unquote, little bit of bios. And Cedric Alexander's was quite interesting because his pastor told him he would never succeed as a pro wrestler, and that just was. I'm just like, holy shit! Like a pastor, that's what I'm saying. It's like a pastor, your father or mother, or a grandpa or grandma. Those are like supposed to be your inspirational people in your life. Those are supposed to be the people that tell you can do anything. And here's this pastor's like, you ain't gonna amount to shit. It's like, what the fuck? So he well, I won't give spoilers, but he was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you just kind of made it sound like it's like those old McDonald's jobs, or those old McDonald's commercials, like, Kevin got a job at McDonald's. you remember those?
I think I remember that, yeah. In case you were curious, since you haven't seen it, the matches, I won't tell you the outcomes, but the matches that happened the first day were Cedric Alexander versus Clement Petcho. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Clement Petcho, yeah.
Clement Petcho. Arya Davari versus Ho Ho Loon. Noam Dar versus Gurv Sira. Or no, wait, that one didn't happen. Not yet. I'm sorry. Arya Davari versus Ho Ho Loon, yep. Grand Metalik versus Alejandro Saiz. And Kota Ibushi versus Sean Maluta, which was my favorite match.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Sean Maluta is part of the big Samoan and Hawaii dynasty.
And that was actually quite funny. Not to interrupt you, I'm sorry. Me and Brian Scherer from Raleigh were talking during the matches. We were messaging on Facebook, and he messages me during the Maluta versus Ibushi match, and he was like, "Hey, look, it's Hart versus Legacy." Or no, you said that. Yeah. Hart versus Legacy. I remember what Brian said. He made a joke about Vince McMahon being in the background trying to pull strings so Maluta would win. And so I found a picture of Roman Reigns humping Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Like I said, Ibushi is my favorite to win this tournament. So Yeah, like really, it's still anybody's game. But if you haven't seen the first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic, it's a 10-episode series. First episode just dropped on Wednesday. It's awesome. It's amazing. You'll love it. You'll thank me. You'll thank Sean. You'll thank any other wrestling fan. You tell people to get the network. Tell them to give them your money, and you'll have a good time doing it.
And in the words of Damien Sandow, you're welcome.
I actually just saw this video a couple days ago about What Culture released.
I saw the video.
No.
It was so great!
His pay-per-view debut was as the Easter Bunny.
I was like, what? Oh, God, the thing that scared me was when he had that sexy gimmick, apparently. Oh, God.
I was for years. I've been wondering who was the guy that Vince McMahon forced of the Easter Bunny costume.
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, that's so dope.
No, like yeah. I just had What Culture on in my car, and yeah, like yeah, it was like Damien Sandow was the Easter Bunny,
and you're just like, wait, what? Yeah. You just pulled a Chuck Beatty on that one, and we're like, what? I wish I was riding in the car with you when you discovered that.
Because I do remember that segment very, very much.
No, not for Rose. Way back, what was it, 03?
03, yeah.
No, the Rose one, the Easter Bunny for Adam Rose was Justin Gabriel, right?
I think so.
It was alluded to, anyway. We don't know for sure.
I don't think it'll ever be found out.
Until What Culture does a top 10 things we never knew about Justin Gabriel.
But yeah, 2003. Damien Sandow, Easter Bunny. Look it
God.
up.
Long, hard road out of hell. I mean, they were doing that top 8 top 8 wrestlers who did things before they were famous, like CM Punk was a mobster or something like that.
Wait, Punk Lobster?
No! I want to see that segment. No. CM Punk was a mobster.
Okay.
They had this segment, I can't remember who it was for, but it was like this limo, and there was a bunch of mobsters with like Tommy guns, and the one at the top... Mobster. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. CM Punk was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I knew that.
We're
I heard lobster.
we're gonna correct grammar. We're gonna lay down a pipe bomb. Everybody knows the Punk Lobster.
We were in the ring. Everybody wore matching trunks. Somebody went to hit the rock, but it wasn't a rock. It was a Punk Lobster.
Punk Lobster. Don't fire me. I'm still alive.
Gonna win the Rumble. They don't want me there. Say I got a staph infection. Leave the company.
In UFC, gonna win my match.
Punk Lobster.
I'm dying. Punk Lobster. I'm making that image now.
If anybody in the feed wants to make that an official Drunken Fools of Wrestling t-shirt, please give us the paperwork. We will gladly sign off on it.
I'll make a logo for you, and then whoever wants to can make a shirt out of the logo.
All right, cool.
Which should it be? Should it be Punk's face over a lobster body, or a lobster face over Punk's body?
I'm thinking probably just like CM Punk's head on a lobster body and like his wrestling trunks like over the tail.
over the body of the lobster. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can work on that. Not right now, but I'm gonna figure out what facial expression I want to use for CM Punk.
Yeah. But anyway, for as awesome as it's been to be a wrestling fan this week, we also have to address Brock Lesnar getting caught by the USADA.
Stupid idiot.
And how Mark Hunt wants all of Brock Lesnar's prize money. I do too, but don't see me bitching about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a tough call. I understand Hunt's complaints. I do.
But I mean, like the thing about it is of course the main event of SummerSlam is supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Now, I don't know how this puts the whole situation in jeopardy because the fact is Ashton is here. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
How's it going, Ashton?
Talk about Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton.
Hi.
And the thing of it is that with these new allegations up, I mean both Nevada and New York are states that have athletic commissions that you have to meet certain rigorous standards in order to even compete in any kind of sporting event in New York or in Nevada. And especially knowing now what we do with Brock Lesnar, is the state of New York even going to attempt to sign off on Brock Lesnar even competing at SummerSlam? Which, reminder, this year it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it throws a lot of shit into the grinder, unfortunately. Like how would you book this? How would you go about the Orton match?
I would probably. That's the thing. I mean, Brock Lesnar is such a megastar, and his name will always carry itself anywhere that it goes. Good, bad, or indifferent. But the thing about it is I would probably book it more on Randy Orton getting injured, so that way it takes a lot of the heat off Lesnar. And gives more time for Randy Orton to heal, and basically Paul Heyman cutting promos and all that about how Randy Orton isn't ready and all that, and kind of give the rivalry some more time to progress as well past SummerSlam if it does, so that they can potentially rain check it to where Brock Lesnar is cleared of all his allegations, or they compete in a state that doesn't have an athletic committee.
Yeah, I think that's the best route. To try to replace Lesnar is, you can't do that.
Yeah, because I think the three states that come to my mind that do have the athletic committee are Nevada, New York, and I think South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah. Or an
Makes
athletic
sense.
commission, but so you would definitely have to not do it in Nevada, New York, or South Carolina.
Gotcha. Okay. So what's the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam?
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Okay, and I'll keep working on the Punk Lobster. Let's see here. It's coming along nicely. It's coming along very nicely. I need to figure out if I want to keep. I don't know. I don't think I want to keep that. No. I'm going to crop that. Yep. This is going to be good when it's done.
SummerSlam 16. Would be Clash of Champions instead of Night of Champions. And
why is it called Clash of Champions?
Perhaps as an homage to the former series of pay-per-views held by WCW when it was still in the NWA umbrella.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's going to be in Indianapolis, so...
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You know who the governor there is?
Don't remind me.
I try not to.
Especially since I may be moving to Illinois, it still irritates me that I would have to share a border with that state.
Oh, geez, that's right. See, that should be the argument to use for your girlfriend. Is like, I don't want to move there. It's next to Mike Pence. There you go.
He got cooties.
Ew. Yeah, he got cooties. And the son of a bitch thinks smoking doesn't kill. Oh, God.
Give it up, Mike Pence. Give it up.
Like he said that anyway. Not to get political, but he said that in 2001 when we had already fully established.
When it was already common knowledge. Yeah, when that wasn't exactly news to the world, but that's all we're going to say on that.
That's it.
That's all we're going to say on that. How about Arian Foster going to the Dolphins?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we signed Arian Foster.
What?
Yeah.
It might be relevant again.
We're gonna make the Dolphins great again.
We're gonna make the Dolphins great. Dude. He should work with Ryan Tannehill. We're gonna make Ryan Tannehill great again.
Oh, who? Bob Backlund?
Yes. Bob Backlund working with Ryan Tannehill. Yes. Make it happen.
Oh God.
That'd be so dope.
I canceled your flight to Foxborough for the Patriots game, so you're going to have to get up here. It'll take roughly about 42 days. But Mr. Backlund, I'll miss the game. Figure it out.
Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool.
What if Bob Backlund was Ryan Tannehill's life coach?
Yes! Make it happen. Tannehill needs help. That dude needs help, okay? Adam Gase's not going to be his life coach.
Oh no. But yeah, we picked up Mario Williams from the Bills, and now Arian Foster from the Texans.
Damn, man, that's awesome.
We just might have a chance this year.
I mean, I won't say that, but Arian Foster's a good pickup, and it's only a 1-year deal, so it's a we'll see basis. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm so sick of the Dolphins signing like huge contracts.
Yeah, and getting free agents for chicken feed, when they're expecting a Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's anyway, it's crazy. Ever since that Sue deal, man. I mean, it was okay at the time, but it's yeah.
But yeah, like
That's
yeah,
so cool,
with Brock Lesnar, man, only time will tell if Brock Lesnar's going to be clear for that and all that. So yeah.
Gotcha.
And then Hell in a Cell this year is going to be in Boston at the TD Garden. So yeah.
Gotcha. You know something? I just got reminded of something. That's right. Battleground is in D.C. I got a message from Michael Reagan asking if I want to come, and I'm like, wish I could, dude, but I'm much farther away from D.C. right now than I used to be.
And I am not able to myself because I got to get ready for my anniversary with my girlfriend. Which is,
come on, I'm just kidding.
It's a week from Tuesday, man.
That's true. You could have been like, you could have taken her to Battleground for her anniversary.
Oh yeah, she would leave me in a hot minute, man.
That'd go really well.
I mean, Reagan International is right there.
Reagan International?
Yeah, the airport in D.C.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
For those that don't know, my girlfriend is from Serbia, and she is not a wrestling fan.
Not even close. We'll try. We'll keep trying. We're gonna make Sonya great again. I'm just gonna use that for everything.
What, you're gonna try and get her Bob Backlund as her life coach?
Yes. I want Bob Backlund to be everybody's life coach.
Dude, that'd be so awesome.
I know, the dude is awesome, man.
Yeah, he's just like your senile old uncle.
I know.
That's just the charm of Bob Backlund.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But,
and the fact that he had the strength to lift Darren Young, man. Holy shit.
Oh, the guy's 67 years old.
I know. Makes it all the more impressive.
I think the last time I saw him in the ring was 4 years ago, and he could still go.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I knew about that. He was with Legends, right? Like Hacksaw?
Yeah, like that whole Legends angle going into Raw 1000.
That's right. Yeah.
But speaking of, like, I kind of wanted to do an op-ed this week about the changing of the guard. Yeah, like since I was talking about my idea of putting a lot of new era guys on Raw to see throw some shit on the wall and see what sticks. The thing is the thing that's really killed a lot of momentum with pro wrestling is with this generation is the fact that they bring in older guys who work maybe one, maybe two matches a year, if that, and put them over people who are in the current crop.
Mm.
The Rock's guilty of it. Do you think Darren Young will win the IC title? I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see it too, but not right away. Yeah, maybe eventually.
Yeah, I'd say probably have Miz win under questionable circumstances, and probably have carry the angle onto, I'd say, SummerSlam if both of them are on the same show.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and Darren Young will be great again, even though how I would book the make Darren Young angle personally. I'd do all the vignettes. I would still have Darren Young accidentally winning the Battle Royal like he did last week. Because you saw how he won. He basically won by accident.
Yeah. That was such an amazing ending. Like, I like their realization, like Cole's realization. See him, say the whole thing. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. And I would have Miz, basically keep jabbing at Darren Young, saying, "You won this by accident. You didn't do anything to deserve this," and it would be all about Darren Young showing that he deserved the title shot by whatever circumstance.
Absolutely.
I think that's really what would be the best way to book the Darren Young IC title run.
That would be best for business.
Exactly, it would be. It really would be. But just the fact of it is when it's understandable for some of the older guys to be around. I don't mind Chris Jericho or the Dudley Boys coming in. Both of those names are immensely established, and they really haven't won anything major in the last little bit, and I'm cool with that. You know why?
Why?
Because they're actually putting forth the effort of putting over the current crop. They're not worried about they're not worried about how much clout their name's still going to have if they keep losing, because they've shown that they're established workers. They've shown that through the years. I mean, Bubba Ray, the Dudley Boys with all their involvement in the TLC matches, their involvement in tag team wrestling, ECW, and just winning 24 different tag team titles in their 20 or so years together. They have nothing left to prove. They're basically doing a mitzvah for the current crop of tag team wrestlers.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they need to be doing, really.
Yeah, and I don't think that could have been said any better.
No, I agree. I mean, that's all you really need to do. I mean, that's why they're here. That's why Rhino just came back to NXT, which is hilarious. Like, the way he came back in the middle of a fucking tag title match. Yeah. Not tag title, but tag match. Yeah. Tag match. Yeah. Sorry, I spoke. I'm speaking like Hideo Itami again. But yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah. And Tajiri.
I am so glad to see Tajiri in the Cruiserweight Classic. I think he's actually going to be on. He's going to be on this week.
He will be, yeah.
Oh man, I'm stoked about that. I'm a huge Tajiri fan, and Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick. Oh yep. Yes. Oh yes.
Brian Kendrick.
In an Undertaker telegram match.
Oh, he's really, really sorry.
Keep in mind, that is one of the first things Brian Kendrick did. Jesus.
Yeah, he paid his dues and then some. Having
No
the balls
kidding.
to be a singing telegram for the Undertaker.
So great. Oh God! So the Undertaker, the CM Punk Lobster, the Punk Lobster picture. It's in the rough stages right now. Would anyone like to see it?
Posted on the Drunken Fools of Wrestling Facebook page. Which, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and do some advertising while we're just talking about advertising.
Sure.
You can follow us on Facebook and receive up to the minute notification as to when we're going to be on and how we are going to be doing it. And that also and you can do so by hitting up www.facebook.com/Drunken Fools of Wrestling. Do it now. We'll wait.
We'll wait. Yeah.
Ain't got nothing to do.
Ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
And stay tuned. Sorry.
I went ahead and mowed my lawn because, I knew this show was coming up.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do.
Yeah. Hey. Want to see me run over there and back? Want to see me do it again?
But yeah, so anyway, yeah, Drunken Fools, Facebook.com/Drunken Fools of Wrestling, and
yes.
we'll also be opening up Patreon in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes out for that.
You doing a Patreon?
Yeah, for the show.
Sweet.
So that we can hopefully do some T-shirts and other things,
other fun stuff.
Fun stuff like CM Punk Lobster.
I'm trying to find it. I have it saved somewhere. I'm trying to find. Let's see, where did it save to? Crap. What was it called? I think it was just called CM Punk. Yeah, I should be able to find it under C, but I'm having a hard time. Where the heck?
Or maybe it just might be Punk Lobster.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, here it is. So I just posted it. So I'll post it to the Facebook page, and then I'll share it in the chat. I think you can share links in the chat, can't you?
I'm sure you. I've never tried it, but I'm sure you can.
I'm not sure. Here, let me hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find it so I can share it. Yep, here we go. Ready? Sharing it now. Yay. There it is. You should be able to click it right there.
Right where?
It's in the chat. Can you see it?
I don't see it. I really don't see it.
I'll send it to you on Facebook. Can anyone see it? Anyone?
Anybody.
Anybody? I sent it to you on Facebook.
Okay, send it to me.
Yep. So great. So great. I love it. Hashtag Punk Lobster.
Punk Lobster.
I love it. I'm gonna tag. Dude, yeah, he is on Facebook. I'm gonna tag him in it.
Who, CM Punk?
Yeah. Punk Lobster. Hashtag Punk Lobster. I'm gonna post it on my wall when I finish it. It's not finished. It's in the rough stages. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, and I'll post it on my Facebook page. I love Punk Lobster.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the kind of... actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to put that on as the main picture for Drunken Fools of Wrestling, Punk Lobster.
Go ahead and do it. Like I said, when I make a better one, then I'll send you the better one so you can post it. But for now, if you want to make that the profile picture, go ahead.
Yeah.
Punk Lobster. Oh, boy. I'm going to send that to the rest of the factory boys, to the rest of the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Chuck and I created Punk Lobster.
So what did
Through
you
a mishap. Yeah, what did you... I'm just going to go down, when I go to make dinner, I'm just going to go down to Jared and be like, so Jared, what you do today? I made Punk Lobster. And then it'd be like, is that a wrestling reference? I don't understand wrestling references. Oh! Just kidding. You can probably hear everything I'm saying.
Yeah, he's just like, I hate you so much, Sean. Add a picture, upload photo, Punk Lobster.
Like I said, yeah, I'll make a better one, because his face It's funny because his face is so pale. Obviously, the shorts, the colors aren't right because the reason being is I just used a simple overlay, and so it overlays with the skin of the lobster, so that's why. I'll try to figure out how to make the shorts the actual color of CM Punk's shorts, and then his face is obviously a little pale looking compared to the lobster body.
Oh, yeah,
Jeff came up with a really good rhyme, actually. Not rhyme, but really good verse.
Oh, yeah?
Well, kind of, sort of. He's not emo. Come on, Jeff.
For Jeff standards. For
Jeff standards, he said, boiling in the water, wearing emo clothes, isn't scared of butter, really, really tasty, Punk lobster. It's not bad for Jeff standards.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Yeah, considering it's Jeff, we'll throw him a bone.
Yeah, for real.
What other topics? What next?
Let's see. What other big things are happening? I guess I'm gonna make an announcement that I'll be on YouNow on Sunday watching WWE Battleground.
Cool.
So yeah, y'all guys can watch the show with me live, and I give my analysis, and I can see if Jeff will be here at a reasonable time. So
is Jeff gonna watch?
I don't even know if he knows that Battleground's this Sunday, so I'll let him know.
Hit him up. Cool. I'll try to join. Last time we did that, though, I couldn't really pay attention to the event and the YouNow feed, so we'll see.
Yeah. I probably might just do it. Might just do it individually or something.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. I might join. I might not. If not, we can still do our show on Monday.
Yeah. Or well, I mean, the reason that I do bring that up is I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it next Monday or
gotcha.
Not. I might probably just do a quick episode of the podcast and then just leave the cameras rolling while I watch Battleground. Okay,
that's fair.
And just tomorrow is, or like I said, just Monday I may be working all day so I can get Tuesday off for me and Sonia's anniversary and all that.
How long has it been now?
1 year a week from Tuesday.
Nice, man. Congrats.
Yeah, man. I actually talked to I think it was Thursday or Friday. I talked to Joey. I'm just like, hey Joey, me and Sonia's anniversary is the 26th. Could you give me any ideas for any good restaurants here? It's like, I'll cook dinner I'll host a personal chef's table for you guys.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really nice of him.
Yeah, man, definitely. So I will probably be getting him a WWE Network card from Walmart.
There you go.
Because I think that he'd really dig a lot of the stuff going on in NXT and stuff like that.
I think so too. Yeah. That's why I told Jeff. I'm like, Jeff, the network is worth it just for NXT.
Yeah.
And he never really listens to me. Yeah, I'm just like, come on, dude. Yeah. On a different topic, completely wrestling related. This is something for you guys to listen to too, if you want to. My dad was telling me a bit about the carnival that happened at Duckwoods the other day.
Yes.
It was funny because he was just talking about how he was insulting everybody, and he said the best ones throwing were Karen and Kyle, and he said. He said he did point out, he said, Chuck got me first, but it took him about 20 tries. Maybe you should teach him how to throw a ball.
Oh, God. Yeah. I remember, I was the one to test, the dunking booth with one of the attendants.
Yeah, there was a dunking booth, by the way, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got him. I got the guy in the first go. So I was thinking to myself, all right, feeling my Bartolo Colon up in here, man.
Bartolo Colon. That reference is relevant in 2004.
Dude, he still plays.
I know. He was more relevant about 10 years ago, though.
Hey, he's the only player still around still around in Major League Baseball that has at any one time in his career played for the Expos.
Really?
Really?
Huh. Good for him.
Yeah. Good for him. like he was basically like the last big signee that Montreal had before they just said, pack our shit, we're going to Washington.
Gotcha. I didn't know that actually. Yeah, he's been around. I knew he's been around for years and years. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he probably might be retiring after next year. I think
he probably needs to. What is it, like 42?
Shit. I mean, he's been in the majors for about 20 years now. I remember when he got drafted to the Indians.
I remember that. Yeah, that's right. He started his career with the Indians, right?
Yeah.
That's right. He was mainly known for being a White Sox, though. I think.
Let's see.
He's 43, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was with the Indians until I think 2001. I think he got
2002, close.
2002, and then he signed with Montreal, and then I think he went to the White Sox, if I'm not mistaken, and then to the Mets.
Oh wow, he was barely known for being a White Sox. I didn't know that. Okay, he was a White Sox for 1 year, and then he went back to them in 2009 for one more year. That's it.
Wow.
He was his team he was most known for was the Indians and the Angels. He was with the Anaheim Angels for 4 years.
Wow.
I almost forgot about that. Yeah, 04 to 07, but he was mainly an Indian, 97 to 02. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he was with the A's for a couple of years until he signed with the Mets.
Yeah, he was with he was with the Yankees for 1 year, then the A's for 2, and the Mets he's been with since 2014.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he was still playing. Holy shit.
Well, I think I recognized him from when I was in Tennessee because I have an uncle who's a huge Dodgers fan.
Gotcha.
And I think the Dodgers were playing the Mets in a series, and I was like, hold the phone, that's not who I think it is it? That's not Bartolo.
But yes, it is.
It was Bartolo.
And then he went home and had mofongo. He had
True.
Yeah, true. What's the caca con queso?
Oh, God. Super Chucky Cheesy Bites?
Super Chucky Cheesy Bites.
Oh, man. But yeah, so the draft's coming up. We got Battleground this weekend, where I guess we may as well wrap up the show by talking about each match.
Yep. I'll search for it. Oh yeah, just do a quick recap, guys, before we go into background. So what have we talked about? We got tonight, we got Monday Night Raw, we got Ambrose versus Rollins for the championship. Tomorrow, yeah, we do have that for the championship tonight. Tomorrow we got SmackDown Live and the draft. Wednesday we got NXT and then the Cruiserweight Classic. It's a crazy 3 days for wrestling, and then you got Sunday.
Yep.
Jeez.
Because Lord knows we do have to have sleep.
Yeah, we gotta have sleep somewhere. And it's gonna happen between Wednesday night and Saturday night.
And to quote Sean whenever he sees his dog sleeping, Lesnar's sleepy.
Lesnar is sleep. Yeah, I do say that a lot about her. She yep. I love my dog.
So we got Sasha Banks and a partner to be determined against Charlotte and Dana Brooke for it's just a regular tag team match.
Gotcha.
I think TBA is going to be Becky Lynch is also in a match. So
nope. I know who it's going to be. Santina Morella.
Oh, good lord! I thought Donald Trump fired her.
Yeah, right. Now, I think it'll probably be. God, that's a good question.
Yeah, really. I think that it would probably be Bayley.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, because I don't think that WWE has too much faith in their main roster when their 5 main women in the division are all embroiled in a match.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah. That's true. Well, all of them except for there's someone missing.
Let's see.
Well, Paige.
Oh yeah, it could be Paige, but I think that one's been played out.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it could be if they want to go the same route, I guess. But
Yeah, if they want to play it safe, then yeah, probably Paige. But yeah, like yeah, I'd say I would love to see Bailey debut on the main roster that way. That would be really cool.
if Bailey debuts, I'm going Bailey and Sasha Banks.
Yes, I'm going Sasha Banks and insert partner here.
Okay. Let's see. Next up, let's do the other singles match. Let's do Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Oh my God, where does
I mean, where does this even begin?
Yeah, I'm probably going to say Kevin Owens because Sami Zayn is a brand that even when he loses, he still wins.
Exactly. I need the win to help pay for my child's operation.
I don't know if that's funny or straight up insensitive.
Yeah, it kind of is insensitive. I'm sorry. I'm having a weird day.
Oh
right.
God.
So Kevin Owens. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So KO Mania is going to take over Battleground. 6-man tag match between the Club and John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass.
Gosh. I hate this pairing. I absolutely hate this pairing.
What, of Cena, Amore, and Cass?
Yeah, I hate it. Like, it's like I really love Enzo and Cass. They were my favorite tag team in NXT, and now being paired up with John Cena, I'm like, come on. No. Ugh. Especially against AJ Styles, who I really love. So that's a tough call.
Yeah. I think they really need to give the rub, though, to the Club because they really haven't done too much of note yet. And plus, the Club, they have to fulfill their destiny to
beat up John Cena. Yeah, I mean, you said they haven't done anything. Yeah, they have. They created a worldwide hashtag. Beat up John Cena.
Okay, that much they've done. That much they've done.
It's really big in Sweden. No, but let's see.
Where it probably has a whole different meaning.
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Club as well.
Becky Lynch and Natalya.
In a former friendship match.
Yeah, basically in a friendship on a pole match.
So who gets it?
Oh God, that's a tough call. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna say Becky Lynch finally gets the rub here.
I love Becky Lynch, but I'm going Natalya.
All right.
I don't think she gets the rub yet.
Then we got the New Day versus the Wyatt family in a 6-man tag.
This might be my favorite match at the end of the night. We'll see.
Yeah, because it couldn't be settled. Because this match couldn't be settled a la Final Deletion.
2.0.
Yeah, it really was a ripoff of the Final Deletion. That whole segment.
I saw a bit of the Final Deletion. I have to agree. I saw Bray Wyatt send out a tweet though attacking that fact. Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah. He's in a blood feud with Matt Hardy.
Yeah. It's a tough call. This, because I'm interested. I don't want to see the New Day break up, and I don't think they will. But I'm really curious to see what Xavier is going to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, real.
It's really. I hate how they keep saying, "Oh, he's scared. He's scared." No, he's not scared. He's just his mind is cracking. Like he maybe his alliances are changing. Much like when Daniel Bryan joined the Wyatts for a very short time.
Yeah. So you expect to see Xavier Woods dressed up like a backwoods high school janitor?
I honestly, Xavier Woods, anyone who's watched Up, Up, Down, Down knows Xavier Woods is a very charismatic, very unique, dynamic individual. He could do anything. He could be face, he could be heel, he could be whatever. I feel like he could be a really good fourth Wyatt family. No, not fourth since they still have Luke Harper, but a surrogate Wyatt family member. I think that'd be awesome, personally.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, temporarily. Anyway.
Yeah. Now the championship match is first is Rusev and Zack Ryder.
God.
This one has just been booked so badly.
I know it has, and I love Zack Ryder, but he's not going to win.
Yeah, it's got to be Rusev.
Yeah, exactly. To quote, I don't know if it was NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, it's gotta be Rusev. All right. Anyway.
And then we have The Miz versus Darren Young, and to quote NSYNC, "It's gotta be Miz."
That works better.
See? Yeah, I took your joke. I changed the line and I made it better.
Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be Miz though. Miz all day, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then
Shieldmania, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins.
I know my pick.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And maybe me and Cole will walk down to the park hand in hand and we'll share secrets.
For me, I definitely have to say Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose all the way.
Yeah, that way, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins can have their feud. I would probably have Ambrose pin Reigns and let that be the event that kind of helps sow the seeds a bit more of Roman Reigns turning heel.
Yes, exactly.
To me, it's the only thing that makes sense.
No, it really does. If anything different, I feel like they would really be reaching. I don't know what they would possibly do other than that.
30 minutes of Matt Hardy channeling Brother Nero.
Bring Matt Hardy back to WWE. Let him do the Brother Nero thing, or not Brother Nero, but who's his? No. But what's his name?
Broken Matt Hardy.
Just Broken Matt Hardy. Okay. Because I know Jeff's Brother Nero. Yeah. Just bring him aboard. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, awesome. No, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious it needs to be that because in the words of me and Sean have our slap fight.
They did practically everything but have a legit slap fight.
Exactly. That should just be billed as a slap fight. A slap only match.
Oh god. Man with the golden gun slapper fight.
That'd be awesome. The man named Roman slapper fight.
Hey, no Superman punch.
Yeah, exactly. Disqualification if you use a Superman punch.
Oh man. But anyway,
funny.
yeah, I think that concludes this episode of Drunken Fools of Wrestling. For Sean O'Keefe, I am Chuck Beatty. And insert clever tagline here.
Punk Lobster?
Like I said, be on the lookout in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try and start a Patreon, and hopefully the Punk Lobster shirt will become a reality.
What kind of so real quick, what kind of rewards do you want to do for Patreon? What were you thinking? Besides a shirt?
I was thinking one reward would be, being a guest host for an episode, or, just other things, maybe like T-shirt packages or, something like that. Because I know a couple people in the area who do the make your T-shirt thing.
Yeah.
And if we take the Punk Lobster design to one of them, I'm sure that we can get some Punk Lobster going on.
Hell yeah, and I'll work on a better logo, try to figure out the short situation.
Yeah, we definitely have to get some merch.
Some merch. You know what I'll do when I remake the logo? I'll put Drunken Fools of Wrestling. I'll put the name of the show underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to call it just Drunken Fools of Wrestling, or do you want to add podcast or show? What do you want to do?
Or just do Fools of Wrestling. I mean, I'm sure the brand will catch on.
Cool. Maybe I should just add a liquor bottle to the picture too. I'm just kidding.
Either that or make a wrestling ring where the turnbuckles are like beer bottles.
That's a good idea. Work on that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or probably either that or just do Drunken Fools of Wrestling in styles like iconic beer, beer designs.
I like this idea. Otherwise, are in America, the beer. Yep.
Yeah, like Molson's, Foster's, like various beer designs and stuff like that.
I like this. I think what we could ultimately do instead of me making something in editing software, I'll recruit an artist. I'll Trent does our battle. Maybe.
Trent does art. His buddy Austin, who works at the also does like art stuff like that. I can even get Derek and
you do that? Why don't you maybe ask Derek? Because I don't feel about beer bottles. You know what I mean?
Out of the legal drinking age.
Yeah, maybe ask Derek, see if he'd be down to do it. Just describe it to him and see if he'd be down.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm real stoked about that. Hopefully we can do that and through Patreon, and hopefully we can also try to do like sell some of our shirts on like pro wrestling tees or something like that. That'd be really cool.
I like this. Yes, different designs. Maybe make one. You got to do this one. Make one Cena Christ, where it's like John Cena as Jesus.
Like John Cena, like as Moses parting the Red Sea.
There you go. Oh my God, that's genius! I like that. Get Derek to make that one too.
Oh God, yes.
God, I'm wondering if not Derek, I'm wondering if there's a way. I don't know if you can do this like DeviantArt, if you can recruit artists and tell them what you want. I don't know. Not sure.
I'm not entirely sure. I think Jeff might know about that. If he can have more than a goldfish's memory about that kind of stuff, then see if we can do that.
Pretty much, yeah. We should start thinking of t-shirt designs though in the meantime. So the Cena one's good. The Punk Lobster. What else?
Let's see. Drunken Fools of Wrestling. Talking about the squared circle since 2016.
There you go. Yeah, some kind of official shirt. There you go. I like that.
Just do like a beer style. Like either like seasonally or whatever. Like this will be our fall stylized like Budweiser. And then our fall shirt stylized like Michelob Ultra. Our winter one is Miller Lite or something like that.
I like that. I had another I just had another stupid idea. It could be us looking like Shinsuke Nakamura clones, and it says Kings of Drunk Style. Or Drunk Style has arrived.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh man. But we'll talk more about it soon.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right. So take it easy, brother.
Take it easy, man. Bye, everybody.
All right. Catch you all later. All right. Drop you like a bad habit. End it right there.